Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. It's Thursday, June 27, 2019. Welcome into another edition of Talking Fitchburg. I am not in studio today. I am out because it's a beautiful day out. I'm out at the Fitchburg Public Library. Just wrapping up, Touch-A-Truck was just held this morning from 10 to noon here at the Fitchburg Public Library, here in the parking lot. And as you hear, there's a mass exodus of equipment now leaving right now. But don't worry, we're gonna take you out to it. We still had a great turnout here, and we'll show you some of the equipment coming up here today. Back in studio, Andrew Bamlett, still running things, still controlling it. And Andrew, thank you first and foremost for making everything happen today. I know he's had just a very busy day. But the one thing I'm going to say, Andrew, is that you got to stay indoors in the air conditioning.
Whose choice was that, Jeremy?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, Andrew, that you, I don't know, you are just a lucky fellow for being in there today and staying cool. So certainly, you're just lucky. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding. It's not too bad, actually. There's a little bit of a breeze, so that makes it a little bit easier as far as being out here. So not too bad. And like I said, lots of people made it out today for the Touch-A-Truck event. So it was a lot of fun here. We got a busy show for you coming up. We will recap Touch-A-Truck, your favorite library personnel. That is Tim Powers. He'll be here on the show a little bit. He's over here moving the guardrails right now, so I had to, just say something extra special for him. But he will be here to tell us a little bit about Touch-A-Truck in the digest. In the guest segment, we will talk with Scott Gerard from the Fitchburg Star. He's here to give us an update of taking a look back at the council that happened this past week and our council recaps piece. And, of course, we'll have the PB&J for you at the end. But first, we do kick it off with headlines. And, yes, the weather is the lead today. And we start off with taking a look at severe weather. Severe weather, a potential again today into this evening. We got an update here from the National Weather Service this morning that a enhanced risk now for severe storms. That will be basically Madison and to the north and to the west. But we are under a slight risk as well here. So either way, let's have our plan together tonight. Anywhere between 4 and 4 a.m., 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. With chances of storms increasing into the evening hours. So make sure you have that weather radio handy or whatever way you get your weather information. Be ready. It appears to be that damaging winds, and large hail and heavy rainfall seem to be the main threats with this. But check back to the Weather Service to get updated, and they'll also, with the weather today, it's hot out if you didn't already know that, and I'm happy because I'm under a tent here, so it's a little bit easier for me. But hot and humid temperatures continue into this weekend, and high temperatures will warm into lower 90s, mainly inland locations. Heat index values could hit mid to upper 90s for Saturday and Sunday, so make sure you hydrate if you're outdoors this weekend. As if we look at the map here, summer came here now. Is here to stay. Today, 87, 88 tomorrow, and 90. If you are heading over to Summerfest, it'll be a little bit cooler, but, still plan ahead. Have that sunscreen ready, have your water ready, and be safe. And it's because of this. We want you with the extreme heat to take it easy and take it safe. And we put some safety tips together as far as heat awareness goes, because we don't want you to get sick when you're out here enjoying the weather. So if you are heading out, keep this in mind that older adults, children, and sick or overweight individuals may be at greater risk for extreme heat. Humidity increases, and the feeling of heat as measured by the heat index kind of gives you the idea of how that's measured, and when we're talking about warm temperatures. So we want you to keep informed on that. We also have this for you. Find air conditioning, avoid strenuous activities, watch for heat illness. If you're going to be outdoors, wear light clothing, check on family members and neighbors, drink plenty of fluids. that would mean non-alcoholic or sugary drinks. Stick to the water, right? And watch for heat cramps, heat exhaustion, and heat stroke. Never leave pets in closed vehicles, and make sure you do check on your loved one when you do leave your car. Don't want anyone to be left in the car. Again, just taking it easy. Again, the heat is here for a little bit here of time, so we have that. All right, turning to other news today, the Nesbitt Road and Fitchrona Road Roundabout. We want to remind you that construction project is coming up fast, and that will be on starting July 8th here in the city. Yep, construction will begin July 8th. The intersection will be closed for the entirety of the project. Assigned detour routes will be provided. Access to local businesses will be maintained, though, so at all times you will have access to get down to those businesses. The intersection is anticipated to open and be operational by October 2nd. Full project completion is anticipated by October 25th. We're going to give you updates on this project as it gets closer and during the project as well. And of course, remember that all construction is weather, whether the it is the weather, right? Weather dependent on how fast they get that project done. And there is a look at that detour route going around the construction. I do realize that they take you through the Verona Road construction. The Williamsburg Way Bridge on Verona Road should be done here in mid-July, so might be another access point for you, but that will be the signed detour there, as you see on your screen. On the other side of town, the North Hatchery Road Reconstruction project will be getting going this year. It's a multi-year project, and I know there's been a lot of questions about it, and we want to make sure that we get the information out to you about what's going on here. Andrew has kindly pulled this nice graphic here showing you what is being done and when. So this year it's prep work and utility work to get ready for the major part of the construction, which will happen next year. Next year is when they'll be doing the full work there, and if you're asking why are they doing this, well, it's many reasons. Improve safety issues, improve median access locations, pedestrian safety upgrades, development of new multi-use paths. There'll be some stoplights added. Really big thing is on safety and infrastructure to this. So we're going to keep you up to date as well on this project as it goes along, but we wanted to remind you that, again, as far as this year goes, you've got some minor work happening, maybe a lane closure. Can't ever rule that out, but we'll keep you up to date as that comes in. Going back into the I want to tell you about the pavement buckling. DOT is warning you if you're heading out traveling that with the excessive heat, there could be some pavement buckling. That's right. It says here drivers are asked to be alert for the potential of pavement problems. Traffic should slow down and move over for roadside work for those highway repair folks as they make the repairs. But the hot weather in the forecast here could cause the potential for pavement buckling. We got some safety tips for you here. Keep in mind when you are out on the road. And they are as followed. Make sure that you ensure that all occupants are buckled up, slow down, and eliminate all distractions. Scan the road ahead as you're moving along. Make sure if you see something in the road that you slow down and carefully try to avoid that. Watch for slowing traffic and be ready to move over for all roadside workers, including highway crews as they repair damaged pavement. And before your trip, check the 511 travel information system, or the app as it is. That'll tell you about incidents, delays, and more. And of course, if you do see any pavement is buckled, please call 911 right away so they can get the crews out there and get those repaired. Yeah, it's always good. We get the hot weather, and then we get the warnings that come out with the hot weather. That's how it goes. So either way, let's take it safe as we enjoy our what I think is probably the first great weekend for summer here. So let's enjoy it safely. All right, we've got more to come here on Talking Fitchburg. We're live from the Fitchburg Public Library. Just wrapping up the Touch a Truck. We're going to recap that next with Tim Powers from the Fitchburg Public Library here on Talking Fitchburg.